So let's go into this interview, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So I start seeing clips, bro, and I start seeing people respond immediately. He's talking about, bro, not even in like an hour or two, but none of these people are denying it, bro.
Yeah.
None of these people. And in the comments below, it's funny because when I go to videos, the first thing I look at is comments.
Yeah.
The comments are like, he definitely did it. He's definitely doing it. You feel me?
Once, five, throw them 20s. Looking dumb in the club, throw no money. Didn't want me, it's so funny. Now they get killed and go get her or go fund me. I done made a couple of hundred through pandemic. Hard 6 Vegas like P, no damn limit. Yo, ass nigga money was short, that damn midget. Lifestyle rubbers won't work, I can't fit it. Then he plus a fuck on Netflix. Get her on the primes and I'm hitting the next bitch. Bitch, your last nigga don't exist. Ain't about a dollar.
What's going on, guys? Big Chief here. Welcome back to another episode of To Be Blunt. I'm here with your co-host, DJ Birdwater.
What's good, Birdwater in the building? You already know what it is. Shooting every Friday, consistent. New year, new vibes. What's good?
It's already like, it's still the first week of 2024.
Yeah.
We're already 2 episodes in on the pod.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We already have a good start on, you know what I mean? Last year, we were really consistent with the pod. Going to this year, we're going to give you some high quality, really controversial topics. Literally shit that we weren't supposed to say before. We're going to be more blunt this season with you guys. We literally appreciate you guys for fucking with us. We're 5 followers away, I believe, from 5,000. So
Yep.
if you haven't followed us, please give us a follow.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on.
That's how you win. You tell a friend to tell a friend, which tells another friend.
We're about to blow up at some point. Just help us get there a little closer.
How's your New Year, bro? What'd you do?
My New Year's, it was chill, bro. It was chill, just chill, bro. I didn't get drunk. Wait.
You
I
was
did.
faded.
Oh, shit, hold on.
That boy had the best New Year.
I just went to dinner, and then my boy Marcus hit me, and then he wanted to pop out to just Blue Moon, and I was with that because it was just chill.
How was Blue Moon that night?
It was good. It was chill. It was its normal ratchetness and shit like that, you know?
Shout out Blue Moon.
But shout out Omar, shout out Blue Moon, the whole squad there, always taking care of us.
If you have something to do, like if you're in LA and you want to go to after hours, they close at 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
BYOB, bring your own kush,
Yeah.
all that. I don't even know how
It's lit there, yeah.
BYOK, bring your own kush.
Yeah, I like that spot. It's definitely one of the best hookah spots after hours in LA, so pull up. And yeah, how was yours?
It was cool. I was laying in bed at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Booked a flight right then and there to Vegas at 8 o'clock. For 8 o'clock, got my ass out of bed, took a shower, smoked a blunt, hit the fucking lift. Got to the airport, bro. Got to the gate, sat on the plane. Literally, I was in the front, right? I hopped in the lift, went right into the restaurant, ate. Went to the New Year's thing. It said 3 minutes left.
Oh,
I
shit.
I enjoyed it. And then all the homies popped up. I was chilling with Nam, OT, AD, Taco Mel.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Capone was there too, right?
Capone was there. Shout out Capone.
Yeah.
And then my brother. It was like, and shout out DJ Marsh. OT, like, I only go because I wanted to support OT. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want to turn up with bro because, bro, I really like go hard 18-hour day. And bro's like, you don't go out with me. He was like, why would I invite you anywhere if you don't go out with me? I was like, bro, he made a deal. I was like, I'll go out with you, bro. So
Yeah.
I've been outside a little bit with him, having fun, bro. Honestly, because he goes, you can't work so hard and not have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
He's that type of he really, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
pretty
of
cool with
course.
that.
You got to, bro. I mean, literally, like, we piped down. Sorry, we calmed down a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I drank that night of New Year's, but I didn't even get, like, Birdwater drunk. I just got a little lit. And honestly, bro, like, I'm cool with that right now. Like, I'm really cool with not, like, drinking as much. Like, I rarely drink now.
Bro, my disposable, because like you can't smoke weed in Vegas, right? My
Yeah.
disposable ran out of battery.
Oh, shit.
Because I normally smoke blunts and just grab the disposable. You feel me? I don't know if
Yeah.
I charged it or not. And I'm in the club, bro, and it's like barely on when I'm getting pulls, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out the homie Sunshine, Nam's girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
She goes, I got the new holotip one. She
Oh,
threw me that
lit.
hoe. I said, clutch.
Clutch. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Holotip.
You feel me?
Shout out
So
Nam.
shout out the whole squad. You know.
Hey, their new disposable vapes are dope, bro. I'm not even.
I smoked it. It's pretty gas.
Yeah, I like their presentation. I like their quality, bro. I just like everything they're doing with that brand, and then you know we fuck with them crazy, so they're killing it, bro. Shout out to them. Shout out to Holotips.
Talking about products, bro. We're coming out with so many new SKUs going to this year.
Ooh,
We're preparing from last year, bro. We took us like a whole year to create all these SKUs. The Volt is insane, bro.
Guys,
I'm not talking about one or two products. I'm talking about 10 different SKUs with 10 different flavors in each SKU, which have been tested over and over repeatedly. You know what I mean? And then everyone's reaction to every single different one. There's always a customer for every single product, bro.
The packaging, the shit that we got in the Vault, I'm telling you guys right now, this 2024 Big Chief is about to even leap 10 steps, bro. With these products we're dropping in the packaging.
Can I share one?
You go. It's up to you, bro.
So I'm gonna share one with you guys. So I'm gonna share the flower. We're gonna release flower strains that we have in the Vault and that we've been creating a lot more for you guys. So now you guys can taste our flower often. But one thing I did was, imagine you're smoking a $60 eighth.
Oh fuck.
At the 3.5 price. Feel me? Like $35, $45 for a $60, $70 eighth, right? Not everyone can afford it, but imagine you can get multiple different ones now. You know what I mean? So you're just chiefing all day. No one rolls 3.5 grams lost me like 2 minutes, bro. You feel me?
2 blunts tops.
So imagine if I could get like 10 of those and like, feel me? And pay a better price so it's affordable for every single person. And it's the highest quality stuff that we've been working on for years. Why'd I do that? Because, like, we're for the people, bro. Like, I wouldn't want to... I could have charged $60, and I've done it before, and it sells. But to me, it's like, nah, I want to be for the people. Same thing with our cartridges. If you ever see our cartridges, the price of our cartridge is really affordable to everybody. Feel me? So, coming into this New Year's, we're coming out with really innovative products that literally will be a bang for your motherfucking buck, but it feels like you're sitting inside a Rolls Royce.
And you're going to get high as fuck. Because one thing about the products that we drop, bro, it's not even just about the look. Like, the quality has to be there. You know what I mean?
If we don't smoke it, we want to put it out.
Yeah, and that's one thing. And I feel like that's one reason why we've really been able to just imprint and stamp ourselves in this cannabis industry, because killing it on the packaging, killing it in the quality, and not just that, like the people behind it. Everyone fucks with all three of those.
And we put a lot of back-end work into it. Like, a lot of back-end work every single day of the week, you feel me? And I enjoy it. It's not a job to me. It's not work to me. This is like a passion, right? So as we're creating this week in and week out and putting our time into it, it's like releasing an album, you feel me? Or releasing a clothing line or releasing something, right?
Yeah.
But just know you already have the biggest hype to it. So when you release it, people love it. So you already know what the people like. You just give them what they like, right?
Right.
I don't want to go reinvent the wheel. If someone likes this, I'm creating that. But what I think about it, you feel me? Because I smoke all fucking day long. Whether it's extract, any type of extracts from carts, disposables, dabs, fucking blunts.
Yeah.
I even hit a fucking bongs like religiously before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I'm smoking, I know every single type of smoker is different.
Yeah.
And I'm really aiming for one thing other than weed. I want to make my own leaf. I'm already in motion.
That's dope.
Hey, this can be a leaf for everybody. Trust. Because I know I'm not the only... I only like a certain amount of type of leaf because that's my leaf. But I realize other people like certain other type of flavors in the leaf. And I'm not going to give you the type that, like, when you get the leaf, you open it, it's all wet and shit. Yeah. I want to, like, create something that I'm so proud of that I get excited when someone rips a pack open. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, see, now you're seeing, like, when you create a business and a business can take you into other ventures, right? Now, Big Chief Leafs... Come on, man. Like, I know you guys are excited to smoke Big Chief Leaves to be blunt. Come on, man. Yeah. And then once I get on them, like once before they release, I'm going to give some away to you guys because I know you guys want to try them first. And that's what being part of the community and the family is. At To Be Blunt, you know?
Exactly.
My big blunt smoking family, I fucking love you and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers out there. Yeah, you.
No, but bro, that's dope. I can't wait for our flower too, because whenever we drop flower, it's always some gas, bro. And
our flower never lasts, bro.
It never lasts. It never lasts. Really,
it's a good problem.
Shelf. Oh my god, I dropped my phone. Fuck it. I dropped my phone last episode too. Who cares? I'm gonna leave it on the ground now since that's twice, bro. Sheesh.
Hey, so I know everyone's on social media all the time and seeing this topic, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of weird shit goes along in this world, and y'all hear about it here and there. Then y'all heard about this man Jeffrey Epstein. I'm sure we'll talk about it today. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with Jeffrey Epstein?
I just been seeing it, bro, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the reason why I didn't do research is because I seen sex offender, pedophile, and I was like, I'm good off that. Like, me personally, because I'll kill someone, I'll beat the shit out of someone.
So this is why it's good to know this information, right? Yeah. So pretty much Epstein had this island, and Epstein is really connected to a lot of these celebrities and influence people like professors, politicians, people on the news that control the fucking news and every single thing, right? And apparently the Obamas have been on there, Stephen Hawking's, like a lot of people you guys know and heard of, you know what I mean? Pretty much they go on this island to have fun. And as fun, I'm like thinking, oh, what kind of fun? Like midgets jumping, riding on chalkboards they can't reach. Stephen Hawking was doing that there, but he was doing more than that. I heard this allegedly, you feel me? They were harvesting blood from kids and doing a lot of weird stuff with kids, you feel me, with minors over there, which is very fucking crazy. And the people that were doing it were high-rank official people.
Yeah.
That were going there with money, feel me?
Yeah.
So I know you didn't watch Squid Games, you said that, but remember, if you guys out there, remember the part that there were like a bunch of rich people in the room watching all these people compete for this money because they were bored? Feel me? So I don't know who brought set all this up to happen, but they literally blackmailed all these people and got something on them from the island, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like, "Hey, you do what I do," type shit. You feel me? And there's that list is about to come out to the public because a lot of people already seen the list already. So now it's gonna go out to the general public, and we're gonna see all these people that went on the island, right? What were you doing on an island in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
And they said Donald Trump went on the island, right? Donald Trump, everyone asked the witnesses. They're like, no, he's never been on there. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were foes because he did real estate in New York.
Yeah.
But Jeffrey Epstein's worth about, I don't know what it's like, $600 million. But how are you getting that money? What are you doing? That's not even the money part. The part is a lot of these people that were connected to Epstein are charged with human trafficking.
Yeah.
A lot of different weird shit, bro.
Yeah.
So at first you don't want to think about these things, then you got to be like, oh, this shit is really real and is really happening, and the people that are doing it that own a lot of this stuff, you feel me? So it's pretty fucking crazy, bro. Like, honestly, I don't know if this is gonna get wiped away or not, but I think the truth is in the details, and I feel like this is a year of
everything coming out,
the year of the truth.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like, let's look at a different perspective other than just this specific guy.
Okay.
Like, when you're just someone average and you just think about the average shit, you never hear this shit. But when you start coming into money and you start dealing with business, you start to hear shit and your mind starts to wonder. Then you see all these movies and you're like, okay, all these movies make sense.
Truth in plain sight.
Yeah. And, a lot of people, even me in the beginning, didn't even think nothing of it other than this is crazy. But you see these movies and you start hearing about these situations, and I'm like, damn, this life is really like this. Like, you guys, you have to understand, like, there's a lot of people with money and power that abuse that, and they can use that to get away with shit and hide shit. And just think about that alone. And so I do believe some of this shit is going on, and it's still to this day, because when we first started, I don't know if you remember, but I'm not gonna say names, but we found out there's a website where you could find people and you know what I'm saying, like all these rich people, and they go and they try to drink blood and eat.
Yeah, and your crumb thing we were talking about a long time ago.
Yeah.
So they be drinking blood to get you, like trying to stay young and shit. It's weird as fuck.
So you gotta think they're drinking human blood. How do you think they're getting that human blood?
They're harvesting humans over there.
Yeah, and
human trafficking, taking the organs, doing all this shit, bro.
I think that's still going on, bro, because at the end of the day, money rules this world, bro, and we need money to operate this world and do business with other countries. So I just feel like it's going on. But
let's go back to Epstein real quick.
Yeah, when do you think related to this guy, what do you think is going to happen moving forward if this is like really the truth and real evidence starts coming out?
It is. So pretty much, they said he killed himself, but pretty much they killed him. That I believe it's a conspiracy. Let's say that. Second thing, Maxwell, his like spouse, his wife, whatever. I feel like she was a mastermind, and she's still alive. And in connections to that, who taught her?
Yeah.
That's what I want y'all to go look up. That's what I looked up, and I was like, what the actual fuck? And everything is interconnected after that.
Yeah.
So these people have a motto. Everything's interconnected, and they're all aligned together, right? And they're doing this shit, bro. And it's like, I saw an interview that came out, and I'm sure all of you seen this interview. Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams.
Yeah.
In an interview, he goes, this is not... because Cat Williams is one of the top comedians in controversial topics, right? He always brings up controversial topics. Go ahead.
Before you do that, I don't want to move too far from this because you brought it up. You shedded like info about it, but what do you think about
the Epstein?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Epstein. Can I circle with Cat Williams when bring it back to Epstein? Because I was going to say. So pretty much Cat Williams said to Shannon Sharp, this is not about race. This is about God and Satan. These people are selling their souls and coming up to me and telling me you're a better comedian than me. Feel me? And he goes, I know because I'm in there.
Yeah.
He said, P. Diddy invited me to the booty parties. I didn't go one time. You feel me? He said, I'm not with the booty parties. You feel me? He said, I don't want to do that. All these people wearing dresses and doing booty parties and all of that, that's them. You feel me? Now come back to the Epstein thing. I believe... like, this is my personal opinion. I believe there's, like, a lot of satanic shit going on.
Yeah.
Or, like, a lot of satanic shit. Why are you doing all of this? You feel me? What does satanic stand for? Like, evil, kind of, see what I mean? So, imagine a kid going out there and they're doing weird-ass sexual things with them and having thing, and then you getting off on that, bro? How evil is your brain? How satanic is that? And these are rituals, you feel me? So me coming out to the forefront of this shedding into light, a lot of people are going to get blackmailed for show, get caught in. Not a lot of people deserve this. Everyone on that list that did that shit, that deserves that shit. Yeah. If you ever did some weird shit like that, no matter if you're on Epstein Island or you're in the middle of a fucking shack right there, you feel me? You're a fucking weirdo. You're a pedophile, and you got to deal with God. Yeah. But to the fact they're harvesting human blood freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and then drink that shit and do the angiocom, because we've seen that shit's truth in plain sight. It's not even hiding it anymore. They're cool with it now. You feel me? And all these, when that list comes out, I feel like we're going to see a lot of these celebrities on there, a lot of these high-ranked people, officials on there that deal with Board of Educations and all of that with kids, and you're going to be like, what the actual fuck? You feel me? And then the world is going to be more like, because our kids are gold, bro. Yeah. Our kids are our next generation. Those are our trophies. Yeah. And if we can't protect our kids and I can't protect our neighbors, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? What are we even doing right now? You know what I mean? So how I'm sitting it, I always feel the real always prevail. Yeah. The truth always comes out. You feel me? You cannot hide the motherfucking truth. There's always something that's going to uncover the truth when the time is right. You feel me? So I feel like when it does play out, shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah. I just feel like it's important for people to really understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Because shit, people are getting kidnapped every single fucking day.
Human trafficking is big, bro.
Human trafficking is still very big. Like, you guys have to understand, human trafficking isn't just bringing these people from one country to another. What some people are doing, they're selling these people, selling humans to other people for shit like this.
Imagine, and check this out. It gets worse than this. A lot of these people get caught as kids. Like, a lot of these girls get caught as kids, and they make them prostitutes, bro. And then all they know is prostitution, bro. And they grow up, and they become like, you know what I mean? That's their way of living. And then pretty much you just ruin their whole life. You feel me? And pretty much they're so caught up in the thing, and they can't. Some people escape it, but a lot of people can't, because they moved them to a whole different country and then told them you have to do this to live. Yeah. And give them the worst habits. You feel me? It's like slavery type shit. Yeah. And they're using people to do other shit. There's a lot of stuff that we don't even know that's going on in this world, because this world is so big. There's a lot of oppression, you feel me? And human trafficking is a part of oppression.
All right, and kind of to go back to what I brought up earlier, like these movies, this make it a little easier for people to have like a visual. You ever think like, bro, where are these how are these ideas just coming up? You know what I'm saying? Like these kidnapping movies or these guys there's a sex trafficking movie that went viral. I don't know if you heard about it. People basically like these people made a video about these people's human trafficking people or kids, right?
Okay.
And it went viral because people were basically saying like, why would you make a movie like this? That was like one of the biggest things. Like, this is crazy. You know, why would you make a movie like this? This is fucked up type shit. Like, people felt type of way. But then in reality, that's what the fuck is going on. People don't give a fuck, bro. And it's like, look at the world that we live in. Like, it's kind of hidden because it's in plain sight. And people are just thinking like, yo, like, nah, like that's just movie shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that would only happen in a movie.
That's how they portray it.
You know what I'm saying?
So pretty much going back to that is like, even with the movies, I feel like there's with the movies, they're showing you what's going on, and then the outside world, they're distracting you with different stuff that doesn't exist, right? Homie called me the other day. He goes, "Hey, you seen that thing in Miami that with the thing that doesn't even look like a human being?"
Oh, I told you about
that. And I was looking at that. Then I sat down for after. I'm like, bro, that has to be a distraction, right? Mm-hmm. This morning I opened up this thing and I looked at it, and it was like a bunch of kids were starting a riot and doing fireworks and did all that stuff. Feel me? So I'm like,
yeah.
Why would you feel me? Then a lot of distractions start coming out to put our brain to another way.
Yeah.
Or put a championship or do kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For all this shit is so controlled, bro, that when something does happen, it disappears. Why? Because they go, hey, look. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even going forward with that, I believe if you're really honest and true to yourself and really good around you and spread goodness, I feel like that will break evil. But there's going to be still some fucked up people in this world, right? And pretty much like Cat Williams was saying, going back to the Shannon Sharp Cat Williams interview, we'll talk about that going too deep, right? Yeah. So it's good versus evil. A lot of it's just what it is. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And you make those choices. So let's go into this interview, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So I start seeing clips, bro, and I start seeing people respond immediately. He's talking about, bro, not even in like an hour or two, but none of these people are denying it, bro.
Yeah.
None of these people. And in the comments below, it's funny because when I go to videos, the first thing I look at is comments.
Yeah.
The comments are like, he definitely did it. He's definitely doing it. You feel me? So he was talking about first, one of the things I'll talk about, he's talked about Kevin Hart. You know what he said about Kevin Hart?
Yeah, but tell me.
He said Kevin Hart was on the East Coast, you feel me? I'm doing my thing over here. And pretty much he's an industry plant. He came over there and then they pretty much industry planned him and he sold his soul and did all this shit. And now he's saying I never helped anybody or did anything on when he was on Breakfast Club. And he goes, bro, you know how many people I put in front of me to help them out with love and everything? Like, you're going to look at it that way? He was like, I'm going to tell you the motherfucking truth.
Yeah,
he was like, you're a motherfucking industry plant. You're a sellout. You know what you did.
Yeah.
He said, I didn't go to those Diddy parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he's going on to the fact that other people, he's like going in on Cedric. He goes, Cedric the entertainer, right? The guy, you know Cedric? So pretty much he goes, I'm originating my thing. And he exposes something great in this topic. He goes, I literally am so creative. I read the encyclopedia at the age of 5, every single one.
Yeah.
He goes, I run the 4140. I started laughing. I'm like, nah, I'm sure he didn't, but I'm sure he was really smart and likes reading books and everything. He was trying to tell that. Then he goes, I wrote these jokes down and I did this one last joke that I really put my time into. And I said it to a crowd and I got a standing ovation. And I went back with one of my friends and perfected it even more. And then it was one of my best last jokes ever, right? He said, Cedric the Entertainer was there at the show and he took his joke and he was on BET and he said his joke exactly how and he took credit for it, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes, that's what they do. Feel me? He goes,
he even said Cedric never even wrote any of his jokes.
He goes, he just took them. He just takes them for people. He goes, who else does it? He goes, one more person other than Steve Harvey. Is Steve Harvey, Cedric, and one more person. They're alliance and they just do this. Just take it. And if you say anything, they'll bark back at you because you know where they come from. You know what I mean? You know what they supports them. You know what I mean? But he said, I'm not scared of none of that shit. God made me. He made everything. He gives me the blessings. He does everything. He goes, that's where I'm standing on business on this shit. He goes, half the industry satanic as fuck.
Yeah.
He goes, look at that motherfucker wearing a dress. You feel me? Because look, he got into the thing where he was talking about Friday next, right? Remember he played the pimp?
Yeah.
He killed that role, right?
He did, yeah.
There's a guy that plays a girl in a dress. He goes, that guy was saying that he was originally supposed to be the pimp, and Cat was supposed to be Santa Claus. You feel me? He goes, what kind of fucking role is that? You know, Santa Claus is stealing shit.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? They didn't have me at the role like that. There was 200 people trying to get that pimp Mike role. Yeah. He said, I really went in there and I did the role. What he's saying, he recorded everything 5 minutes before that. He said they gave me the role and I played that role. He played that girl still.
Yeah.
And he goes, why would he play a pimp? He goes, his background is really religious. It comes from like Christianity. He was like, he can't play no pimp. You know what I mean? He goes, I'm religious too. But he was going into details and everything. I'm like, he goes, people are coming backlashing, doing all this stuff on him. He was exposing left and right. He didn't leave nobody out.
Yeah, so like basically,
shout out Cat Williams. I fuck with you, my boy. Truth in the details.
Yeah, I like what to me, in my opinion, like I would say at least 90% of that I believe, and I want to say 100%, but I really don't know the truth. But like, I'm watching the pod, and I'm very like, I look at people's body language, the tone, and it helps me realize if someone's being honest or something. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he kept it 100. But the biggest thing, if you guys haven't watched that interview, go watch it, is because basically he's kind of exposing how fake the industry is. That's the whole point behind it. And he's exposing on his opinion based off how current people who are very well known in the industry aren't really who they try to proclaim.
It is very true.
And you know, some of them are industry plants, and he kind of talks about and shows, you know, in his opinion, reasons or his valid reasons or comparisons or whatever of why we should believe him. Now, I guess I got to ask you is, you know, out of all that, do you think it's true?
What is an industry plant before I answer your question?
So basically, I feel like an industry plant is when these higher ups, filthy shitload of money, you know, find somebody and mold him and basically have them, you know what, we'll give you this, but you got to do everything our way and whatever we ask you to, and we'll give you money, fame, and success.
What did they take, though?
Their soul.
So it's pretty much telling that, right?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what an industry plan is. He goes, I work my ass off to get here. Look at my Netflix specials. Where's Cedric's at?
Yeah.
Feel me? He says, I'm really do this. He goes, the victor always writes history.
Yeah.
He said, how are you a loser and trying to write history and change history? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't take anything away from Bernie Mac or Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle. Shout out Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But it's to the point where, bro, this world right now is pretty crazy, and a lot of this truth coming out because a lot of weird shit goes on. And when we were younger, they always said there's angels on our shoulders and all of this stuff. Now you're like, there's more to this world, right?
Yeah.
And then some people like do some wild shit, and if you really want to go in detail, if you ever look up a jinn, the jinn possesses a human when they do that soul shit, and they do activities like sing or play sports and do that. So that's low-key cheating, right?
Yeah.
Something's possessing you. Feel me? Y'all can go look up to it. I don't want to talk in details about that because that's a whole new topic. We'll talk about that soon. I think we talked about jinn here one time before. But other than that, how are you going to compare me to that?
So
that's deep, bro.
Do you think Kevin Hart is an industry plant? Based off what he said.
Yes. How many movies is in now? What role in movies is it?
Yeah. Why do you think, or I want to know.
Where do you come out of? Nowhere, bro. We've seen him a 40-year-old virgin playing that role right there.
Yeah.
He wasn't a comedian.
Yeah.
He was an actor.
Yeah. I feel that.
That turned comedian.
Yeah.
Feel me? And he came out of nowhere. If you think about like documentaries, like when we were like, I was kind of younger. I was in high school when those Kevin Hart comedy features started coming out. You know what I mean? And they really promoted the fuck out of him and showed everyone like literally. For example, you watch South Park?
No.
They made fun of Logan Paul. You know why?
Why?
You know, Prime energy drink is really bad for you, right? So they called it cred. So they had all these kids going in school going crazy for cred, right? Like cred, but Prime.
Yeah.
So pretty much they would have them backpack holders, everyone to hold cred, and then making fun of people who don't have the cred bottle. You feel me? And then is influencing. So now a lot of influence goes into that, right? So we're watching the Kevin Hart special, right? Look how much influence told us to go watch that shit. You feel me? And we were like, oh, this shit's good. And we're telling the homie, hey, you ever watched this Kevin Hart special?
Yeah.
I remember saying that. And I'm like to the point where we seen fucking Cat Williams go from stand-up comedy shows to all of that, right? All the way up. And then he's saying, I'm not saying this is true, just allegedly, you feel me? I'm not saying nothing about Kevin Hart. I don't know, bro, you feel me? Nothing personal about it. I'm just talking about the topic. But Kevin Hart right there, right? They say he's a sellout.
Yeah.
That's what the industry plan is, right? So this whole thing is a lot of these people are sellouts, and the industry plan that they created from the bottom to the top that was just in movie roles here and that. He's apparently he said he sold his booty. You feel me? And when he sold his booty, or embarrassed himself, or you go through some rituals and weird shit that you have to do to embarrass yourself, you get these roles.
Yeah.
How many times has a girl actor came out and be like, they made me try to do some sexual acts in order to get the role?
I heard a lot of that. But yeah, back to the Kevin Hart thing, bro. Like, from when I used to watch his podcast and his interviews and shit like that, bro would say, like, his come up. Like, he used to tell, like, I think he said that he used to work at these comedy shows as something else, but then he started doing stand-up, and then whatever, back-end shit. And then he got into movies. All right, to me, I felt like, let's just say, hypothetically, in our opinion, he was an industry plant. I feel like, how would you, after that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin, I feel like maybe that was the movie. After that, then he started going crazy, right? Let's just say. But how does that come across? Like, you go and you sit down with someone or a group of people, and you're like,
I don't fucking know.
No, but like, let's just.
I'm sure they approach you at a party and they invite you to events and bring you in clothes and go from there. You know what I mean?
Like, all right, I'll tell you my opinion.
Cause I'm straight off that shit.
I'm just gonna hypothetically, this is just my opinion, possibly how it could have went down, okay? Of how it goes down, considering what we know from other people coming out.
Are you talking about how they make the deal with the devil?
No,
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is how it comes down.
Pretty much, to be blunt.
You start to hang around people who have control over stuff. You start to become more involved in the scene. And you see that this person, the one who owns Universals, the one who owns Paramount, whatever, right? Multi-billionaires. But with those people come these other people, right? Let's just say other people like on the list you show me, right? And they're all in the same thing. And they're like, we like this guy.
Yeah.
So then they're going to be like, let's just say one out of that group of the higher ups is like, I will go make the connection. I will give him the breakdown because I know this guy, I know this guy, I know this guy, so I'll do it. And I feel like they bring him to the table and they're like, you know what? If this is what you want, what are you willing to give up for it?
They do exactly.
What are you willing to give up for it?
They do that.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they do that. And then what the fuck? And then they say what they do it, and then they do the ritual like that. It's fucking crazy as a motherfucker.
And then I feel like after you agree, part of those terms is we get to control your destiny. We get to control your each step. We're gonna put you with a group of people who help us with our businesses, help you make the best financial/business choices and what's best for your image. And I feel like that's what it is, you know.
And then some people go through that, do that, and they can't handle the pressure, and they overdose, or you see something happen. You know what I mean? And you see
or
that
they're
often.
On drugs.
You see that often, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're like, "What the fuck did I just do?" Type shit. You feel me? It hits them. They're like, after they do it, they're like, "What the fuck did I just do?" After all this ending, bro. They'll get the best movie roles. They'll get their own shows. They'll get sponsored by all this. But can I tell you one thing though? It's all possible through God. You feel me? You can really be the best version of yourself and really work hard and still get to that point. But then you're gonna get to that point and you're not gonna do all of that shit, right? And they're gonna kind of push you away, but you're still grinding. The way you fell, the way you started, if you fall, you can still pick yourself back up and keep going crazy, right? Because you don't need anything else but hard work, bro, and dedication and discipline, consistency, right? And with that going, if you're taking that route, that's the best route because you learn more and become a better character. But if you're taking the easy route, you could be a fucking nerd and become the craziest fucking like superhero in Marvel or DC, right?
Yeah.
But is it worth it though?
So like,
no.
I'll give you guys an example. The whole what's her name?
Cassie.
Cassie. Diddy got her when she was young as fuck. Young as fuck, right? Barely 18 or some shit like that.
She blew up, bro.
Yeah. She blew up, but then not just that, like she became more famous because of Diddy. Not just in the music industry, but more internationally and worldwide because of Diddy, right? They dated for so long, then she moved on because you heard small allegations, and then finally it broke her so much that she finally came out and dropped everything. That's also like kind of what we're saying. She kind of just dealt with whatever she had to deal with because that's who, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, she couldn't do much about it.
Yeah, she couldn't do much about it. And think about everything she came out with that she went through that's fucking crazy, right?
Fucking pretty crazy.
And she held that in this whole time. And then she came out with it. How many other fucking people or celebrities that we fucking look up to or probably really fuck with movie-wise, music-wise, went through that shit and didn't say shit because they're going to look back at it and probably be like, well, look where I'm at now.
They do
like,
that.
Everyone has to go through something. Yeah, what I went through wasn't ideal, but look where I'm at now. And although that fucked me up mentally and scarred me for the rest of my life, I'm famous, I'm filthy rich, my kids are set for life, like, you know, shit like that. I'm not
How long can they enjoy that for?
Yeah.
You don't think when you die, there's no heaven or you don't have to go to that? Like, that's what, honestly, when I was younger, I used to ask myself so many questions, like, why am I here?
Yeah.
And I was talking to all the other day about it, too. I'll go, you know what it ended off to that question? Ended off for me? What happens when we die?
Yeah.
So when I have that myself as a question, it really like brings me to the present moment. Like, this life is super quick. You feel me?
Yeah.
Why would I give up entirety of what makes me me for materialistic things that I can achieve with hard work and be happier within myself? You feel me? Than going out there and doing the cheating way.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is a very uncomfortable topic to a lot of people, but this is a very realistic topic to every single thing else in your life because you watch movies, you listen to music, you go on social media, you get influence from every single thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be blunt. Feel me?
You wanna know something?
Well, give me 1 second. Give me one. So when you're doing out there and you have, if one of you guys gonna have this, you feel me? You never know who you can become. Pick the way of God because He's the one. I'm not telling you preach to you. I don't care what religion you are. You know what I mean? Let me just rephrase it. Pick the right choice to go forward with.
Yeah.
You feel me? The right thing to do. Because at the end of the day, that's your humility and your morals is all you have that equates to respect.
Yeah.
And would you rather be feared or respected?
Hey, this is crazy. I just randomly fucking made this coincidence in my head right now. How many, I don't know how familiar you are with like actors and artists and shit like that, famous people, you know, that are A-list celebrities. How many of them have become alcoholics and drug addicts? Almost more than half, if not a lot, right? I don't know if you could say that, but I would say that.
That's what like general opinion in the world feels like. You know what I mean?
No, but like you hear stuff like there's a lot of like I don't know names for names, but there's a lot of old movie stars and old artists who become drug addicts or alcoholics, and then they just fall off and they try to come back and it doesn't work out. And I'm like, what if they were in street plants too, or they sold their souls in their industry? And it's like, cause think about this, like. Most of the time, clear-headed people, when you're successful, bro, and you see that success, you kind of almost do anything and everything kind of stay there, if not elevate, right?
You work hard to get there.
Yeah.
So you can work hard to stay there and maintain it as well while growing.
So when you're in this industry of, you know, famous and whatever you want to say, there's a shitload of drugs there. Shitload of alcohol. It's always drugs, always parties. We know that. Shitload of coke in L.A., you go to house parties, you go to the clubs, people are doing coke left and right.
No coco.
It's there. We don't touch that shit,
No
never
coco.
will. But it's there in front of you. So it's like, damn, like, not only are these people fucking sexually abusing them, putting them through crazy shit, but they're also putting drugs in front of them and alcohol to kind of have them, fucking bury that shit. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't even want to keep talking about this shit, but it's crazy as fuck.
Hey, watch how you move out there in this world. You know what I mean? A lot of people that are famous be like, I ain't even going outside. I'm going to stay here and do my own thing, play video games, watch movies, hang out with my family.
Yeah.
Other people are like outside doing the wildest shit on Epstein Island. Don't do the Epstein Island.
No.
Don't sell your pussy. Don't do none of that.
No. I feel like it's better, in my opinion, to find or to reach success on your own without having to sell out or basically become someone you're not. You know? Like, there's more joy and more happiness when you can go and accomplish your goals without having to do someone wrong or without having to do something, letting someone do something to you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, your mental is everything. You have a long life. So why go and fuck up who you are for a little bit of fame and money when if you really just sit back and look at it, you could go make money and you could become famous on your fucking own. Like, look at these fucking people on internet and social media people and streamers. They become famous.
In social media, you mean influencers?
Yeah, influencer people. They become famous. And to celebrities and movie stars and rappers, they're not that type of famous. But now some of these streamers are becoming known because of rappers, because rappers are seeing streamers, like, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're becoming famous on their own, all by what? Doing something that they're passionate about. And at the same time,
that's more inspiring to you.
Yeah, doing something that they want to do, how they want to do it, and not be putting in these awkward situations to sell their soul and shit like that, bro. So shout out to the real ones. But overall, what do you think about Cat Williams exposing all this shit?
I don't think he gives a fuck. I don't think he ever gave a fuck. They tried to do him dirty when he didn't want to sell his booty.
Yeah.
And they tried to take him down, but he came out right now and still let it shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy how he went on Shannon Sharp's interview because he knew Shannon Sharp would let him talk about it. You know what I mean? So he's very smart. He's very intelligent. I hope they protect my boy Cat. You know what I mean?
Did you catch the part? Look.
I hope they protect him.
Pause, no homo on this shit, but Cat was like, he was saying, this is what's really crazy too, because this is how I think he's really telling the truth, bro.
Talk to me.
Bro was like, he was this director, whoever, I don't know specifically, he was like, yo, they wanted me to be part of this role, but there's...
Oh, he's going to get raped in the fucking bathroom.
But he was like, I didn't want to give my penis up to the dude. But then he was basically saying like, but I was damn near the perfect person for this role. So he got the role, and then he realized... I guess he was like basically saying like he was gonna be probably the only black person on this role, and they wanted him. He's like, I didn't let him suck my penis, whatever he said. I was like, yo. But then he was like, I seen these other 3 black people on here too. What do you think they did to be on here?
Yeah, bro.
I was like, damn, bro, just really throwing everything on the table right there.
He didn't give a fuck.
Like who the fuck is gonna say that just to say that?
It has to be factual.
Someone who's comfortable with himself, he's already successful as fuck, rich,
Why
whatever.
does he need to say that?
Why does he need to say that shit?
Because he's telling the truth.
There's people in this fucking world that are willing to do anything to just get a step up. One step up.
Let's talk about
one
clout.
Step up.
Clout is fucking a drug. It is fucking the worst drug, right? Some people bash other people to get clout, and those are the worst people. They don't care if they're bashing their family, their friends, whatever. As long as it takes them up even more, they'll ruin every single relationship they have in order to get to that next level, right?
Yeah.
That's the worst kind of business ever. They'll try to put people under the bus. They'll talk crazy about people. But at the end of the day, you know who prevails? The real.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro, talking about another controversial topic. Remember we were talking about the South Park thing with the people, like the kids going crazy for cred?
Uh-huh.
You know what the other craziest sensation right now is?
What is?
The Stanley Cup, bro. It's this cup. So it blew up like this. This lady's car pretty much burned down, and the only thing in the car that was okay was the cup, and it had ice in there still.
Yeah.
And then what the company did, Stanley Cup, was made a TikTok, and then they reposted it, and they told the lady, hey, we'll buy you a car.
Mm-hmm.
What that did was the cup literally went insane. People were like, fuck Yeti.
Yeah.
Because Yeti cup is insane. When I was growing up, people loved the Yeti cup because you could drive over it and do all that shit. It's really durable. You know what I mean? They got the coolers. Now you got this Stanley Cup at Target. You can only buy 2. I started seeing that shit on StockX. Mm-hmm. I started seeing different variations of it. Bro, and you think about it, you see some people like, people just carrying the little Karen sometimes, or some people just carrying those little cups around. Bro, imagine paying $500-$600 for a cup that costs $20.
That's crazy. No, yeah, I've seen that, bro. But what's crazy is
the kids are crying over because they got Yeti cup over that. They're like, it's not that one. I'm like, bro, clout is fucking ridiculous.
No, it's crazy, bro, because exactly, clout is ridiculous. And now there's like, that happened a while ago.
Was it like 3-6 months ago?
No, I think, you want to look, can you look
How long ago was that? I think it was like 36 months ago.
Yeah, can you look that up, please? I think it was a little longer than that. But my point is, like, damn, like, huh? Oh, okay, good look. But I just feel like that's dope for business, bro. That's very kind of the business to go out of their way to buy that
really
cup.
Good marketing strategy.
What I'm saying? Really good fucking marketing strategy. And I think that's where they capitalized right there because they took that type of incident. The girl with the cup went viral, and guess what? They added it to it. And now look. When the business shows that they care about the consumer, that's just a whole nother level of like, damn, like I really fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? Like they went somewhere out of their way, bought a car for someone, and now the cups. Now guess what? That car is already fucking. Although they wrote that as a tax write-off, that business went booming.
Let's get to this though. Now, it happened in November. It just happened.
Okay.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So pretty much, let's take the influence of that. Where did that get the influence of? TikTok. These kids are on there all day on TikTok.
Yeah.
And this kid saw this thing probably like this. Look, they probably saw the thing, the repost video, because they heard about the Stanley Cup because their friend wanted it. You know what I mean? And now they're like, if I don't have this, I'm not cool.
Yeah.
Bro, if you used TikTok correctly and you're out there and you want to make some money, what's your excuse? You just got to be creative. You guys got to think outside the box, right? And you're like, how do I do that? Well, start thinking about ideas and start implementing those ideas and maybe create something that's really insanely marketing thing that wouldn't cost you a lot of money to start off with a product, right?
Yeah.
And you can sell a lot of those because TikTok added the shop on the bottom with commission now too. So you can sell somebody else's product and make money too now. So
yeah,
the influence that TikTok has on these kids, bro, is super insane. To the point where,
excuse me,
a lot of information in a short period of time, going through it, and would become trending, and people add on to the trends, and they do these trends, and they feel like they're a part of something. You know what I mean? So it's insane when these people are buying these cups. They feel like they're a part of something. What is that? That's a crazy influence.
That is crazy because I don't give a fuck about no cup.
You don't care, but why? You don't give a fuck about being a part of anything but your own thing. You feel me?
I only want to be a part of shit that has real value to myself. I mean,
the cup has value to you?
That cup doesn't have value.
Do you think the cup will mean anything in 5 years?
I mean, to other people, but not to me. Because a cup doesn't make my life. A cup is an addition to my life. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good cup. Yeah,
it's a good cup. But
some people don't even have a cup.
To be honest, even when I'm home, I drink bottles. I got bottles in my fridge. If I want a beverage, I grab a bottle. I'm not grabbing a cup to make a cup of coffee. But actually, no. Every now and then I drink OJ, orange juice, so I got to use a cup. But I just buy the basic-ass cup because guess what? That cup and this cup does the same shit.
But you missed the main point of that. Think cup, though. The whole car caught on fire, right?
Right.
But the cup ice didn't melt.
Yeah.
So these girls think they can just keep pouring it in the same ice over and over and the ice won't melt. And it doesn't, bro.
Yeah.
So they pretty much have the cup right here. Like, even Susie, shout out Susie. She be having the cup all day.
Yeah.
And she was sipping out of the cup, you know what I mean? And it's like a hydration drink. She puts water in there or whatever in there, you know what I mean? Because, there's like little additives to the thing. Now there's even air up water or whatever. That's totally insane too.
Yeah.
But now people are like into those things. Like air up water is going insane right now.
Yeah.
It's like you change the flavor of the water. And so they didn't even sponsor me. Feel me? Look at the influence.
No, okay, so
just drink regular water. Fuck.
No, like that's my point. Like this world needs those. This world is always gonna have those program following, clout chasing people, because that's what it is, bro. Like you constantly see on TikTok people always shopping on Amazon every day. Like I don't know if you ever see a video like that. Every day they're coming home to packages at Amazon, or someone's advertising Amazon fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Like these commercials, but they're not commercials. These people are just doing it. And it's not this guy. There's another 1,000 people advertising the same shit. Fucking programming. See, this is why I try to say, like, it goes in with everything. Like, I try my best not to follow everybody. Yeah, every now and then follows like the trend, like, you know, these are flare pants, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's been going on for years.
That's a style.
Yeah, style is different.
No, it's the same shit though. It's the same shit.
Okay.
It's all about like, okay, like I'll give an example, like shout out Low Key. Low Key was when I started seeing his hats, fuck my hat hair. I'm like, damn, bro's really creative. Like, bro really thinks outside the box. Cause a lot of times, like I'll tell you on my perspective, I'm like, dang, I like simple, you know, like
less is more.
Yeah, less is more. I like simple. You do too, but now like I feel like both our minds have elevated a little bit because we started to see more. Like Low Key showed us that his hat game is like, damn, adding a bunch of shit is gonna look dope as fuck. By the way, if you guys haven't,
it drops this month.
Be ready. There's only exclusive amount.
There's only a limit of these hoes, so don't even DM me, ask me about them. Just stay tuned, bro.
Bro, people hit me up already. But back on base, shout out Big Chief. Hats gonna be fire. 3 colorways. Stay tuned. But yeah, Low Key went crazy with these hats, and he showed me. I'm like, damn, you could add more, still make it simple and dope. But that's what's in right now. If you look at the AMG hat, the All In from All In to AMG. All In only had 2 things, the A and the first hat I launched, and just All In on the back. Then I'm like, okay, that's dope. But then I seen these hats. I was, when we talk Low Key, I'm paying attention to his creative mind. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take some of his shit, add more to the hat.
Inspired.
Yeah, he inspired me.
What did it say on the side? The highest human act is to inspire.
Mm-hmm. And I dropped these AMG hats, and I'm only giving them to close friends and homies. And people are like, bro, I need a hat. I need a hat. I was talking to the other homie you wore it the other night. He's like, yo, my cousin wants one of your hats. Yo, your hats are fire. I talked to the cousin. He's like, bro, your hats are dope. I'm like, thank you, bro. Like, I elevated it a little bit, and it's all because of Low Key. But you know what I'm saying? You see shit, and you get influenced and inspired. And when you have thousands or hundreds of thousands of people doing that on TikTok every day, guess what? You're going to start to be like, I need a cup. And that's why I'm like, I don't care if all these people need a cup. I don't need that cup.
I don't need
because
that cup.
This cup,
I got my
this
own
cup, same cup, different brands. You know, it does the same shit. You get what I'm saying?
It's like getting the same T-shirt and putting a Payless. I mean, getting the same pair of shoes, putting Nike on there, and get the same shoe and putting Payless on there, right?
Yeah.
People are like, I don't want that Payless shoe.
Yeah.
I want the Nike one.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's the same fucking shoe.
Yeah.
And then people really like that.
Same
and then
shoe.
don't think that's a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 type of people in this world. There's buyers and there's sellers.
Yeah.
Of course you buy stuff, but like just in like mitigation, there's 2 type of actual people in this world: buyers and sellers.
Mm-hmm.
There's people who just buy shit all day, and then there's people who look at the people who buy shit all day, innovate the shit for them to buy, because they're like, there's money in there.
Yeah.
And then that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's literally insane. So if something's like, okay, I can sell a pair of socks for $100, but I only have to sell 10 pairs of socks, not 100 pairs of socks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
I have another angle.
But let's just see this. Look, you know who makes the most out of all the clothing brands? Not Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Not Dior.
Yeah.
Not Balenciaga.
Yeah.
You know who it is? Nike.
Mm-hmm.
They evenly price their thing for make it affordable for everybody, and put their high quality like fabrics and every single thing, and then change your colorways every quarterly. You don't see the same pair of shorts ever again drop because they keep going new ones, and I like that. That's cool. I wear Nike. You know what I mean? I don't wear a lot of brands. And then look at the influence of the Nike that I'm just gonna catch myself in right now.
Yeah.
They have this thing that there's Nike sweatshops.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I thought you were gonna keep talking after
No,
that.
they're just like, wow, bro.
Yeah.
The influence is crazy. Everything.
No, like,
that's why we have to do what we have to do. You feel me? Create stuff and not be buyers. You feel me?
No, and
sellers.
Go towards this. This is another big thing because it gets us too when we're on Instagram.
Got me.
Bro, like when I don't know if you remember this, but like when I was in middle school and high school, like, you know, no girls were posting their bodies half naked. And if you did, there's porn stars, or they're just posting because they did they're car shoot
There's
models.
no bitches shooting their ass like
Yeah,
that unless
no.
you're in bikinis having fun. Then you're like, oh god damn, she got cake.
So I'm gonna break it down a little deeper so
Bitches
people
be
out there
everywhere.
could really understand. You know, when you see something repetitive, you start to think it's becoming normal. You know what I'm saying? you start to, okay, like I'll give you an example. Like before, back then, when I'm in high school, like no bitches were posting the fucking G-string bikinis, see-through clothes, you know what I'm saying? Where you can see the nipples, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now they are. And more, even younger girls, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are like, bro, I'm seeing these younger girls like 20, 21 dressing like this bitch that I know that's like 28, 30. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, even the younger age is on that shit. And me personally, like, I'm not knocking it. I'm just showing, our whole point is just understanding like what social media and the influence does to you, because you really, as a girl, most girls get it harder than us. Like, okay, like you gotta, like if you have a dad in your life, especially, they're gonna teach you, you know, respect yourself. Like there's so many guys
for a reason, because he's experienced it and he's been out there.
But you got to tell yourself, most of these girls, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna speak for you because I've thought about this. You guys got to be like fuck morals, like fuck what people and my parents think. Like I'm gonna dress like a hoe. People are gonna think like I'm a hoe, but fuck it. I know 9 times out of 10 you fucking hoes thought that shit. Right? Do you agree or no?
Bro, it gets crazier because like the ones that were doing that before, now they have kids and the kids,
yeah.
So it becomes normal like that.
Yeah.
And then they support it.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like morals are every single thing. I've noticed from the 1950s when they wore the dresses to their ankles and they wore all of that, to like Marilyn Monroe coming out, to right now it's like free the nipple. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking anybody's point of view or perspective. You can definitely have that. 110%. I commend you to do whatever you have. But people are wearing less and less. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And when I look at a woman, I look at her sacred. I don't want anybody to touch my woman, tell my woman anything. I want to adore my woman. I want to enjoy her beauty, right?
Yeah.
But now, same woman showing the whole world the beauty. And it's cool, you feel me? But it just depends. That's when you just got to choose a girl you're trying to fuck with. You feel me? Because there's always going to be girls with morals and not morals. But now there's less girls with morals that I have to choose from.
I'll give you an example.
I will never date a girl with the OnlyFans. I'm not dating a girl that's out here going on trips and doing all this shit. I want to show you first.
Facts.
I want to show you my favorite place.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be like, oh, last time I was here, I got this restaurant right here.
No,
I don't want to go to that restaurant.
That, bro. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone, bro, like certain parts of like, let's just say like nudity or certain things like that, like where it's really like showing a lot, that's for you. You feel me? Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I get, but kind of backtrack a little bit ago. You said something. I was like thinking like Kim Kardashian came out with a sex tape a while ago. She started having kids, and then she paid almost every company website to remove that shit. Do you remember that? So it's like, it's really not.
She tried to remove her come up.
Yeah, and it's really, so it's like
she had outrageous ball sacks on her face.
It's really.
You still want her? You still want her?
Hell yeah. Hell the fuck yeah. I'll pipe that down for damn sure.
Kanye ruined it for you, bro.
But no, at the end of the day, bro, it's like, okay.
Shout out Kanye.
A lot of time people are in the moment but don't think about the repercussions down the road. That's my main point.
100%.
And you got to think like that because it matters. It matters. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to go through? Do you want to go through a life where, dang, you got to have some type of regret? Or you got to go back and try to, fix shit that you can't be fixed? Or
can I ask you something?
What's up?
Allegedly. Right? You were born in 2035, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like 2020. You were born in 2020, and now you're 15 years old, and it's 2035, right? You didn't know your mom had an OnlyFans. Like, I'm just saying allegedly, right? Allegedly, you could be a random kid out there. Bro, tell me why a kid comes to you in school, and they're laughing, and they're passing the video around. And pretty much the mom got meat on her face, you feel me? And then the kid's like embarrassed because he didn't know. Now he has to go home, and now he's so embarrassed to even go to school because of that. So they're not thinking of that. You feel me? Because if it was me, bro, I don't know what I would think. It would ruin a lot of fucking shit, bro. It would ruin a lot of shit. It's like, I'm like, Mom, that was you, but now it's coming into my life. That's insane. You feel me?
That's where your mental toughness comes in.
Imagine all the kids with the moms being porn stars and shit.
And then one thing too is like,
wild, bro.
That would be a crazy situation, but at the end of the day, it comes down to
your mom's Lisa
mental
Ann,
toughness,
goddamn,
bro. You gotta have as a parent alone. You gotta let the kid know at an early age, yo, this is what you're gonna deal with. Like, this is what to expect. But I need you, son or daughter, to not let that get to you. Like,
what if they don't tell them though?
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
And then they find out.
Hold on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't mentally prepare someone for something, it's gonna hit them a lot harder. But when you walk through a situation to where they know what to expect, they handle the situation better. So part of that is mental, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying mental toughness. If you don't have that structure around you or those role models in front of you, that's gonna hit you hard. It's gonna fuck with you. Then you're gonna be like, dang, I don't want to go out. Like I want to be homeschooled. I don't want to go to a public school or private school because everyone knows that you were fucked. Yeah. By 100 guys or whatever the fuck it is.
Some wild ass shit, bro. People be doing for fucking views and money.
So I just feel like you gotta prepare your kids for those situations, or else don't fucking do it. If you want your kids to have fucking problems.
A lot of people don't think about the fucking repercussions, like you were saying earlier.
Exactly, and that's just the biggest thing. I guess the worst thing or the biggest thing I could say to anyone watching or anyone just listening. Always think about your actions and what it could lead to in the future. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. Like, you have to weigh everything out. And I'm a big, deep thinker, and I always weigh everything out, bro.
Definitely learn from experience, but learn from other people's experience, too. Yeah, so you don't have to go through that.
Facts.
Leaving off with that, I would love if y'all comment below on our videos. You feel me? That makes my motherfucking day. I'm definitely going to comment back myself. And then share our videos. Hopefully after today, after Monday, when the video releases, we hit the 5K mark, and that's really big to me. Like, honestly, I was happy 10 people saw my videos.
Yeah.
Now you guys are a bunch of dope-ass fucking people, and I meet a lot of you guys when I go out in public, right? Yeah. And y'all show so much fucking love. I appreciate you for tuning in, watching my shit, and giving us flowers, because we're doing some dope shit. You know what I mean? I never really say this. We are doing some dope shit. Like, some shit that doesn't even hit me sometimes. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, my brand is... When you think of a cannabis brand, my brand comes to mind. You know what I mean? If you know cannabis, you know Big Chief. You know what I mean? And that hit me the other day, and I'm like, that was so dope. And I got to create a platform to talk about how I truly feel about certain opinions or my perspective of it, and then laugh with my friends that I bring on, or my co-host Joe. You know what I mean? It means the world to me. I don't care if I get 1 million fucking subscribers, which I would love to get. You know what I mean? But just coming here and doing this, bro, and spending my time and investing my time into this means a lot to me, because I do know if I keep consistently doing this, it can go somewhere.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys take that as well. So I really appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment.
Yo.
And go shop our direct-to-consumer. Last thing. Go shop our direct-to-consumer if you haven't... tried any Big Chief products or want some products, hit the direct-to-consumer.
Yo, you guys, let's do this. I'll pay for it. If you guys share our videos, we'll decide 2 or 3 lucky winners, because we have 3 hats, a red, a blue, and a black. If you guys share and actually post our video on your Instagram or whatever, showing us that you watch it, tag us, we'll pick 3 winners, and each of you guys will get one of our new hats. Let's do a giveaway. Let's start off this year right, bro. Let's show love.
All right, we're giving away these hats.
Yeah, and then
there's only like 100 of each.
Yeah.
So you guys you're gonna be one of the only hundreds for a color. You know what I mean? Like, one out of 300 people to get that. Like 300 people that individually get the hat. So,
and trust me, these hats are really dope. And not just that, like, we're not asking for a lot. You know what I'm saying? We're also just trying to hook you guys up. So share our videos, likes, comment, and make sure you're subscribing.
I'm gonna buy a hat. I'm gonna buy like my own hat. And then I'm going to, like, seal it a certain way, and I'm going to bring it out years from later. That's going to be dope. And I'm going to still have my own, you feel me, one to wear.
Yeah.
But don't miss the hat drops. Y'all missed the shirt drops last time. They were dope, and people were asking me about them. They're gone. Just like these hats, bro. It's cool to just drop limited stuff. We have other merch you can buy, but when we drop this limited stuff, quality, dope things that we collaborate and do stuff with, you do not want to miss out. So thank you guys for fucking with us. Stay Big Chiefin'.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
Peace. I've been holding a piss for the last, how long has it been?
Llama, red pajama, I feel along with my mama, Baby llama wanna drink, llama had to sing,